Flow and sound healing. We have lower body today, and as always, listen to your body. If any poses feel too intense, you can always adjust as needed. And we'll start with our intention for our class today. What I'm bringing to class is an energetic reset, so like resetting with every breath, resetting the body, resetting the mind, just kind of going into this week with a fresh reset. And Lizzie, what is your intention today? You can pick a word of like how you want to feel, any word that comes to mind.
Present.
Perfect. Present sounds great. Thomas?
I'm going to be control, like choosing joy, choosing perspective.
It's always a choice. Perspective is a choice. And let's get started. We'll get right into it, flat onto our back here. We're going to begin with both hands just flat on the floor. We'll take 3 breaths here together to reset and find that presence. So beginning with a big inhale, fill the belly, fill the chest, and then hold the top. For 3, 2, 1, slowly let go. Another inhale, fill the belly, fill the chest. Hold for 3, 2, 1, exhale. One more breath, biggest breath of the day. Fill the belly, fill the chest. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and let go. We'll begin with our windshield wipers side to side, stretching out the hips, stretching out the lower back here. Just checking in with your body, with your mind. What do you feel you need to reset? How can we use this hour to find that presence, that perspective? We'll get last windshield wiper here. Taking your left ankle outside of your right knee. Exhale, pull your right knee towards the floor and hold 30 seconds here. Decompressing that lower back. Feeling the weight of your body against the floor. Taking one more breath. Releasing that side. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Exhale, pull the left knee towards the floor and hold. Lengthening through the spine. Sending your breath to your lower belly. Last breath here. Letting go of that side, coming back to the center. Tucking your hips, and let's take our right leg up to the ceiling. Grab for your right calf. Exhale, pull your right shin towards your chest and hold. 30-second hold here, maybe taking some ankle circles. Rolling around in that circle. Maybe reversing directions, rolling the other way. Keeping that tailbone glued to the ground. And let's take the right knee and bend your right knee so your heel meets your glute. Exhale, draw your knee to the center of your chest and hold. We're going to do a lot of holds in today's lower body class to really get into the hips, to open everything up, resetting the whole lower half of our body.
Grabbing for the edges of the right foot, single side happy baby. Exhale, draw your right knee towards the right armpit without letting your lower back come off the floor. Long, slow exhales here. Now let's take the right knee into our supine figure 4, crossing the shin here parallel to the chest, grabbing for the left hamstring, right ankle into the left thigh, and a 30-second hold, stretching out that hip. A little tip here, pressing your right ankle into your left thigh and thinking about actively driving the right knee away from you. To breathe that presence into that right hip. Feeling the ground beneath your body. Straighten the left leg, keep the right leg where it is. Supine pigeon pose here. Driving the right elbow into the right knee, holding here. Take 2 more breaths in this supine pigeon. 1 more breath in. Bending the right knee again, and final one on this side, supine twist over that left side of the body. Look over the right shoulder. 30-second hold, decompressing through that lower back. Trying to reach the right arm away as you pull the left knee towards the floor. Slowly unraveling from that side, placing both feet flat on the floor. We'll get a little reset in between. Inch your feet all the way to the edge and drop your knees in towards the center. 30-second hold. Thinking about actively pulling your knees towards the floor. Maybe close your eyes. Softening your belly. And you should feel this one deep in the hip capsules where the hips connect with the pelvis. 10 more seconds to hold. Unwinding from that stretch, inch the feet back towards hip distance apart, and we'll repeat those on the left side. Lifting your left leg up towards the ceiling, grab for your left calf. Exhale, pull your shin towards your forehead. And we have a 30-second hold, perhaps some ankle circles with the left ankle. And again, we'll really be focused on the lower half of our body today. And reversing directions with those ankle circles rolling around. Taking 1 more breath in this hamstring stretch. Bending the right knee, bringing your right heel to your glute. Exhale, left heel to your glute. Draw your left knee towards your chest, 30-second hold. Really enjoying the stillness here. With each exhale, Can you draw that knee a bit closer to your chest? Grabbing for the edges of your left foot, single side happy baby. Exhale, draw your left knee towards your left armpit while you keep the right side of your lower back pressed into the floor, breathing here. You soften through that left hip, opening up the lower half of our body. Taking your left ankle over your right thigh, supine figure 4. Drawing your right knee in towards your chest, grabbing for the right hamstring, 30-second hold on this left side. A little trick here of outwardly driving on that left knee while you pull the right leg towards you. Great job with the breath, everyone. Using this hour to reset. Keeping the left shin where it is. Extend the right leg straight, supine pigeon here. Drawing that shin towards you, 30-second hold, continuing to stretch that left glute, that left hip. Seeing if you can find that perfect angle where you feel the most intensity of the stretch. And final one on this side. Supine twist on the left, drawing the left knee towards the floor. Looking over that left shoulder, drawing that left knee towards the floor. Decompressing that lower back. We'll breathe here for 30 seconds. Releasing from that side, both feet come flat on the floor, and then grabbing for the edges of both feet for our regular happy baby. Exhale and draw your knees towards your chest, 30-second hold. And for this variation, trying to keep your tailbone glued to the ground and your knees at 90 degrees, holding still. Releasing all of the air from your lungs, one more breath. Last one on our back, extend the legs straight, supine straddle. And this one you can rock side to side, stretching out those inner thighs, those adductors. And then using your hands to bring your knees back together, drawing your knees in towards your forehead, and a couple rocks up and down the spine. Maybe about 5 or 6 rocks here, letting that all settle into the body. And then we will land in a straight-legged position for our regular forward fold. Inhale to rise up, and exhale, forward fold. We're here for 1 full minute. Actively pulling ourselves towards our toes here. Flexing the feet, pulling back on the toes to get a little extra stretch for the calves if that feels good. Trying to reach the crown of the head as long as we can towards the top of our feet for the next 30 seconds. more we pull those toes towards us, the more intense that calf stretch will be. We've got 10 seconds to go. Pressing up to the top, sliding our feet together into our butterfly. And we also have a full minute in this pose. So again, a little bit longer holds today. Pulling yourself towards your toes, using your elbows to press into your knees. Trying to find length through the spine as we open up through those hips. Great job with the breath. Just noticing if one hip is feeling tighter than the other. Just about 20 seconds to go. Can you pull yourself a little closer to your toes, drawing your knees a little bit wider using those elbows? And one last breath here. Pressing back up to the top, sliding our legs into a seated straddle. And one more minute in our seated straddle, reaching ourselves all the way forward, head can hang heavy. And you can be relatively passive for this pose. Big belly breaths. Maybe trying to inch yourself 1 inch further forward. Yourself to let go. Fifteen more seconds, seeing if you can reach just a little more forward. Pressing back up to the top, bending our right knee into a half straddle, and then doing a fold towards the left leg that is straight here, just 30 seconds on this side. You're gonna feel a deep stretch through the lower right side of the back. And our chest for this variation can be centered over that left leg, gently letting your forehead drop towards the left knee. Trying to soften through the right side of the lower back. Taking one more breath here. Pressing back up to the top. Extend the right leg straight, then switching to the left knee bent. Same idea, slight reach towards the right leg, and then forward fold over that right side. You'll also get a little bonus stretch through that left lat. I know this is a tough one, so really leaning into the breath. Breathing into the left side of that spine. Just about one more breath here. Pressing back up to the center, and then simply coming onto the knees, bringing that right leg back into our cat-cow. And we will get our standard cat-cow here, starting with an exhale, rounding up to the top, draw the belly button in. Inhale to arch, lifting the tailbone, lifting the chest. And continue at your own pace, allowing your breath to lead. Exhale to rise. And inhale to arch. Just noticing how that spine is feeling, moving smoothly. And then last one, dropping down to the elbows. We'll continue with a similar movement, now focused on the lower back. So same thing, exhale to round, draw your lower abs in, crunching your abs. And then arching, squeezing the muscles just above the tailbone. So you'll feel the lower back working. And continue here, focusing on just the pelvis, rounding underneath. And then squeezing the lower back, lifting the tailbone. And from this same position, inch forward onto your elbows into a low cobra, 30-second compression of the lower spine. Squeeze your quads for a little extra stretch. Eyes gaze at the top of your mat, and you'll feel a compression through that lower back, 20 more seconds to hold. Pressing back onto our elbows into that low position. Almost repeating that stretch, but this time making circles with our tailbone. So tracing some circles to the right with your tailbone for the next 30 seconds. You'll feel your obliques working, the lower back opening up. Making sure to contract the abs as you move and trace as big of a circle as you can, opening up that pelvis. You'll get last circle this direction. Reverse directions, tracing a circle with that tailbone to the left. And just see if each round you can get 1 degree more on that depth here. We'll get 1 more circle. Staying where you're at, slide your knees to the side into a frog. We'll be here for 1 minute. Feet can be parallel or feet together. And finding that optimal position for your body, relatively intense pose for the hips. So really leaning into the breath. Stretching the adductors, the hips here, inner thighs, lower back. And with each breath, can you try to relax your body 10% more, trying to surrender instead of resisting. Almost there, 20 more seconds to go. Last breath, sliding all the way forward, flat on your belly. We're going to do a little reset, hands to the side, bending your knees 90 degrees, and you're just going to gently swish your hips side to side. This is a great one for the nervous system. Very gentle windshield wipers side to side here. Coming back to center, feet flat on the floor as if you're doing a push-up. Slide your hands to your chest, pressing up to an upward facing dog. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's pedal out those heels. Last one here, we're going to Tippy toe up towards our hands, toes facing in, hands come underneath your toes. We're going to gently pull our spine up towards the top, rounding through the back. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands. Cross the right foot over the left foot. Flat back, exhale, forward fold, 30-second hold, deep stretch for that left hamstring. Trying to let your whole upper body hang heavy over that leg. One more breath here. Uncross the right leg and then simply switch sides. Left leg crosses over the right. Center yourself and then exhale, forward fold over that left thigh, stretching out the deep right back side of your hamstring. Last breath here. Uncrossing that leg. Chin is tucked, rolling up one single vertebrae at a time. Head is going to finish last. Stepping the left foot behind the right. Little side bend, stretching out the spine and the lat. Crossing back through the center. Cross the other leg behind, grab the other wrist, side bend towards the back leg. Coming back to the center, cactus the arms, slight back bend. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold, stretching those hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, inching back into your high plank. Lower down to your push-up position, to upward facing dog. Sit the hips back, child's pose, breathe, reset. 30 seconds here before we move into our next hip sequence. Just noticing how the lower back is feeling, the hips, the spine. We're gonna come back to that cat-cow position. We'll get one more round of our cat-cow here to continue to settle into the spine. So again, an exhale, rounding up to the top. Inhale, arching the back, lifting the belly. Exhale to round, and then continuing at your own pace. Maybe you have the option if you want to take some circles in our cat-cow. For the next 30 seconds, just explore your spine. However you are craving to move today to reset your energy. Moving through the body. Just noticing that spine opening up with each breath. Last one there. Right where you're at, you're going to stick your right leg out to the side, getting into our inner thigh. Exhale, sit your hips back, adductor rock back. Inhale, rocking forwards. Exhale, sit the hips back. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, back to center. Bring your right hand behind your head. We'll get a couple twisted position for our spine. Drop your elbow towards your left thumb. And then open the chest twist. Inhale, drop the elbow towards the left thumb. Exhale, open, feel that lower back twist. One more here. Inhale, drop the elbow. And exhale, open. Placing the right hand down, bring the knee back in, and then simply switching sides to the left. Exhale, sit the hips back. Inhale, rocking forwards. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, rock forwards. And we'll get last one here. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, back to center. Left hand comes behind your head. Inhale, drop the left elbow to the right thumb. Exhale, twist open. Inhale, drop the left elbow. Exhale, twist, feel that lower back opening up. One more here. Inhale, drop the elbow. Exhale, open twist. Great job there. Back to our hands. One more round of our frog. Sending those knees out to the side. 1 minute hold. Just notice if this second round feels a little bit easier than that first round. Allowing yourself to go a little bit lower than that first set. Maybe you put your feet in a slightly different angle, sending your hips back or forwards, wherever you feel the most intensity. Can you find that angle and lean into it? Last 10 seconds, almost there. Slowly coming out of that position, coming back to our knees. We're going to get a couple bird dogs on each side. So let's start with the left arm and the right leg reaching long. And then exhale, bring your knee to your elbow underneath your body. Contract your core. Inhale, squeeze your glute, reach long. Exhale, knee and elbow come together. One more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, place the hand and knee down. Other side. Inhale, reach the left leg, right arm long. Exhale, knee and elbow come together. Contract the abs. Inhale, reach, squeeze the glute. Exhale, round. One more here. Inhale, reach long. And place the hands down. Pressing up and back once again into a downward facing dog. Pedaling out those heels. Stretching out those calves as you press each heel into the floor. We've got about 10 more minutes of stretching to go. We'll get about 5 stretches on each leg. Let's start with reaching our right leg up to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Drop your left knee to the floor. If you can, elbows on the floor. 1 minute hold in our low lunge here, stretching out that front side of the left hip, as well as the outside of the right hip. Head hangs heavy, you are almost there. Feeling the potency of this stretch. Our last few stretches are going to be a bit longer held to really settle into this routine. 30 more seconds to go. With each breath, can you relax just a bit more? Last breath here. Come back onto your hands. Send your left knee forward. Take a seat in our half saddle. Make sure your left heel is outside your left glute. 3 options. We want to make sure we feel our quad and our hip and not our kneecap. Option 1 is tall. Option 2, down the elbows. Option 3, all the way down, and we're here for a full 90 seconds. So remember, as long as you feel your quad and your hip flexor, you are good to go. If you feel your kneecap, ease off the stretch. And if you're down here at the bottom, you will also feel your lower back. So remember, the potency exists when we surrender to the stretch. Those hips are going to feel so good after this. To melt into the floor, just 20 more seconds to go. Slowly pressing out of this pose. And one more, you're going to send your right shin forwards, swing your left leg behind you, full pigeon pose, and we're also here for 90 seconds, melting over that right shin and really allowing ourselves to settle into the hips here. Finding that presence in your breath. Final 30 seconds, seeing if you can let more of that body weight rest on that right leg. Sliding your hands back to your right leg and tuck your left toes, step back to a high plank, up and back to a downward facing dog, and we'll repeat those final 3 stretches. Lift your left leg high, 3-legged dog, step the left foot all the way through low lunge, drop down to the elbows if you can, 1 minute here. Allowing your head to rest heavy. Letting that right hip drop towards the floor, left hip falls off to the side. One last breath here. Then back up to your hands, slide your right knee forward. Same exact instructions on our right leg, half saddle. Slide into that same pose, 90 seconds here. Our target is our quad, our hip flexor, and if you're all the way down your lower back, whatever position you are at, see if you can just let yourself melt into the floor. Sending your breath to your belly, you are halfway there. Letting go of anything you wish to release through the breath. Final breath here. Making our way up to the top ever so gently. Swing the right leg forward. Nope, swing the left leg forward. Send the right leg back. Final pigeon pose on our left side. 1.5 minutes to surrender. And really allow this whole routine to settle into your body. Trying to get your torso over that left shin. Forty-five final seconds. Final breath here. Beautiful work in making your way flat to your back into your Shavasana. Your heads will face the top of the room. Your heads will face the bowls, palms facing up to receive. Staying present with your breath. Staying still in your body. this is your first sound bath healing, just know that there's nothing you need to do. Simply being open to receiving as we transition in just a moment. Our intention for our Reiki infused sound bath healing is going to be an energetic reset. So using this time to receive and reset your energy, we will begin.
lightness.